everybody. Welcome back to another Down by the Stream podcast, live cast, all the casts of the internets.
The interwebs.
We have a very, very special guest today. We have Mr. John Aquino joining us on the podcast for today. Really, really excited. And we are your lovely hosts. My name's Ramiro.
I'm Chelsea.
And we got some good topics.
Yeah. Don't forget to follow on YouTube and Instagram and all those things. And now you can send stars. Yes, it's legit. Yes, we benefit from that. And we love you guys. And if you don't want to do that, that's fine too. Thanks for watching. Share with your friends.
Yeah. And we've got merch. We will eventually get some. Maybe
I know. I said I was going to order that and I forgot. So
it's been a week.
Yeah,
right?
It has been a week
for all of us a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
The dog's even having a hard time lying on the couch.
Yeah, he's trying to figure it out too. But yeah, we got a pretty good jam-packed episode for you guys today. Yeah, I guess Audio wants to join the podcast.
We need to get him a microphone.
He's just trying to find a spot that he can sit at.
Yeah, can everybody see his butt and his tail in the corner?
I know, right? Just a little heads up. I'm still dealing with something, so I may be coughing here and there, but we are now drinking adult beverages again, so this may help a little bit better. And speaking of adult beverages, so last week we were going to do the Mountain Dew taste. So for
the
those
hard
of you,
Mountain Dew taste.
The hard Mountain Dew. So for those of you who are not familiar, Mountain Dew does make a hard version of their drinks. And the one I got in in Vegas.
Las Vegas.
In Vegas, came with 4 different flavors. Baja Blast, watermelon, black cherry, and just regular Mountain Dew. And we all tasted them because we couldn't wait. Sorry, guys. But
what was your favorite?
My favorite? The Baja Blast.
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, I also got to go with the original. I'm a Baja Blast purist.
My favorite was the watermelon. And what's funny is I never like watermelon anything.
That wasn't bad. It was like a Jolly Rancher.
Yeah, it was really good.
Good thing is that they were all zero sugar. So they were a little more, I think they were a little more sweet than I feel like if they were to have used just regular sugar.
Yeah, I mean, artificial sugar is always sweeter. I feel like the regular Mountain Dew, the regular hard Mountain Dew, just Mountain Dew flavor, tasted just like Diet Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
So if anybody hates that, you won't like it.
Yeah.
At least not the regular flavor.
But they weren't bad. I mean, overall, I'm kind of bummed that I didn't grab 2 cases of it. Just because would I drink it every day? I don't think so. I think I would maybe occasionally drink it because it was good, but not good to have a right now I'm drinking Cali Creamin', but I can drink a couple of these, but I wouldn't drink a couple of those.
I would drink Mountain Dew every day.
I would too. I mean, yeah, I would probably drink a couple for sure.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It just kind of seemed a little. I think it might just be the zero sugar thing.
I think they should just release a Diet Baja Blast in general. That'd be sick.
Actually, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I wonder if it would taste good.
This microphone's already fighting me. I don't need you here.
Oh no, is it drooping? Oh man.
Yeah, it's like a little bit too much weight.
I always use that one. Technical difficulties, please.
Hey,
hold.
I just need to tighten it a bit more.
Yeah, I tried.
There you go. A little more. Just give it the old
Razzle
old
dazzle.
mic
razzle
twist.
dazzle. There you go.
Okay. Success.
Fixed. But so we do have something that we were probably going to do at the end of this. I'm not sure. We kind of talked about it last minute. So Pepsi and Peeps got together and made an abomination called Peepsy.
Yeah. Sounds awful.
If you don't believe me, check this out.
In case you haven't heard.
They literally made a Pepsi called Peepsy.
And I don't like Peeps. And I don't like Pepsi.
Yeah, that's right. You don't like Pepsi.
No.
It's
So this will be interesting.
It's been like years since I've eaten Peeps in general.
I feel like the last time I had a Peep
It was
is
last
like
Sunday.
Did I have a peep last Sunday? I did have a peep last Sunday.
You
I
were doing
remember.
the Chunky Bunny challenge.
Yeah, no, I
with,
remember that now.
your
And
niece.
that's what I was gonna say. The last time I played Chubby Bunny
Chubby Bunny, not
is
Chunky.
is when I ate a peep, and then before that was the last time I played it with my family.
You haven't had a peep.
And Camilla was totally cheating.
Kinda.
She does not know the game. But it was so cute though. It was so cute.
But so now we're going to try it with some whiskey, and see. Actually, we should just try it by itself.
My mom said Mandu might be she meant to say Mountain Dew. She said she used the kids snow cone maker to make adult snow cones. And then she said Mandu would be good, but I know she meant Mountain Dew.
No, man.
But Mandu definitely sounds
You know what? No, these are forever will be known as Mandu.
Mandu. You know, that makes me think of like Mando, so it's like Pedro Pascal was involved.
Mando. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it is a little. I like the design on it. The
It does
design
look
on
pretty
is
cool, yeah.
cool.
Other
Anyways,
things that happened. You guys saw the Mario movie.
the Mario movie was really
was
funny.
amazing.
It was cute. I loved it. I thought it was very like nostalgic. They touched on all the things that I don't want to spoil it, but it was really good.
I heard, I think it was Charlie Day was saying he wanted Pedro Pascal as.
Everybody wants Pedro Pascal to be everywhere
Personally,
right now.
I think Willem Dafoe as Waluigi would be amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. That would be
It
really
would be-
good.
it would be amazing.
Yes, I would enjoy that.
And
But who would be Wario?
Danny DeVito.
Okay.
Oh my. Yes.
That's my fan casting.
And they should do like a weird little like interdimensional thing where it shoots to him in a Wario suit.
I like that.
Or there's just like a weird like a Renaissance painting that is like, because it's all animation, so the Renaissance would be like real people, and it's him in like a suit.
So
They're
wait,
in the suit.
so because you haven't seen the Mario movie yet, right? Okay, so like when you get the leaf, and when you're playing Super Mario Brothers 3, and the power up is like the leaf, and it turns you into. What do you think that turns you into? Or what did you think as a kid? What did you call it?
Well,
The little thing with the hat and the tail
Tanuki?
that makes you fly, not fall.
yeah, isn't it the raccoon suit?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tanuki.
Did you think it was like a different animal though when you were younger?
No,
Okay, so you're smart.
I'm a gamer.
Well, no, like I remember like when I was little, I was like, we were always questioning like, is it like a cat? Is it a bear? And then you finally realize it was like a raccoon because you look at the tail and it's striped. But like when you're really, really young, I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah.
a lot of people would like, oh yeah, it's the cat thing. I remember thinking it was a cat. And they referenced like all of the animals that everybody like questioned what it was because nobody realized it was a raccoon. And I thought it was hilarious.
no, I think
Like I love that they touched on that
my
little
cousins
like,
definitely called it a cat suit, and I was like,
yeah.
I think because
And then people
Yeah.
thought it was like, and then people thought it was like a bear. They
you know,
touched on
flying
all
cat.
of, yeah.
Flying raccoon doesn't make any more
Yeah,
sense.
it doesn't make any more sense. So I think that's why it was an argument. But they touched on all of that, and it was so funny.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Not that this is a spoiler, but it's in the trailer. But he obviously gets that suit, and then Luigi's like, "Why are you dressed like a bear?"
It's so funny.
Well, I didn't think about this until recently.
It's a red panda.
Yes,
It's a red panda.
It's a red panda.
Yeah.
And I was like, that totally makes sense now.
Yeah.
Yeah, at first it didn't, but it totally makes sense now, which is crazy. No, but it was fantastic. I think everybody, who is into video games, who's into, Super Mario Brothers and stuff, should definitely go watch it.
It was
It's
just,
just a good movie.
it was so good.
Just a fun animation movie.
It was fun,
Yes.
lighthearted, and just like giggly and silly, and it was great.
Yeah,
And
don't look deep into any other meaning.
Jack Black,
It's just a good
Perfect
movie.
Bowser. I thought it was fantastic.
Peaches should get an Oscar for
Peaches. It better.
that. Which it's nominated. It can be nominated for an Oscar.
I hope
apparently.
they do nominate it.
I did not know this, but yes, apparently it can be nominated. But
Was that on the topics?
No, it was
Cool.
not.
I really liked that though. That was fun.
Yeah.
Jack Black EGOT.
Fabian was asking me what time we're getting on. So
The same time we do every day,
Yep.
every Sunday. But that's also not true because we always screw it up. So
That's also
sorry.
true. So one of the things that kind of came up earlier this week that I kind of wanted to bring up, we all know California is stupid expensive. Everything, whether it be food, whether it be rent, whether it be homes, whether it be gas, whether it be breathing, it's all expensive.
Southern California, well, Northern California is too, but
But one of the questions I was having is you know, money aside, like what would describe your dream home?
oh God. Me first?
Yeah.
Do you want to go first? What's yours? I want to know yours.
You want to know my dream home?
Yeah, what's your dream home?
Okay. It's actually very simple. To be honest,
Great.
it's not a big house, but it's also not it's not small. It's
Yeah.
it's a little in the in between.
Okay.
So I guess it depends. If I have a lot of money,
So no infinity pools or tennis courts?
no. None of that. One, I don't play tennis. And then infinity pool, I mean, would be cool to have a pool. That's
If you got a place
part of
with a
it.
beautiful view,
Yeah.
why
But,
not get an infinity pool?
but I also would like a hill. So
Yeah.
like not in the pool though. The pool's like out.
But
you
like
can,
it's at the
have it.
end of the hill, and so it drops. So that's how you get the view, because
I want it to be grass. And then the hill. And then you can see out.
so like the pool would be at the bottom of the hill.
No, it'd be at the top. By the house. And then you have like some yard and it kind of hills
Oh, I've
down.
seen houses like that. I mean, I've showed you houses like that.
I picture that in my head.
Anyways, okay, tell me more.
So I think like a 4-bedroom.
Okay.
Okay. Obviously 3 bathroom to kind of just balance it all out. A 2-car garage. A long driveway, right? Then a pool and like a little like hangout spot that you can like has like a little bar. And
Yeah,
you
like
can,
outside
hang
bar.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then a detached garage that's kind of like 2 stories up,
Yeah.
right? And
Is that the
then-
music studio?
Sort of. It's a bit of both.
Okay.
So you have the 2 cars that can go in. There's 2 lifts, so you can park 4 cars in there if you wanted to, or work on a car. And then there's a loft, and in that loft is where the studio and all the music is at. So it's all kind of one encompassed.
Where the magic happens.
Exactly. So like it's all detached. So the house is on its own. So like if we're practicing or something, it's not like in the house where it's like loud. You can hear
Yeah.
everything. It's like a
Well, I suppose that about covers it.
yeah, and then a yard,
That's all I
big
would
yard.
want to.
a big yard. And
I like the idea of like one of the bedrooms, so it would be like an office, and one of the bathrooms downstairs, and then the rest of the bedrooms upstairs, like the way that like this condo is laid out. Like I like that. That's separate too, so the living space is separate than the bedroom spaces. But
exactly.
other than that, yeah, that's it.
Yep.
And I want a jacuzzi by the outside bar.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be nice. But if there was a lot of land that we had to look over, like, I don't know, 5 acres or something,
Could see also having like a guest house on there or something.
I would make a track,
That would
autocross
be
track,
insane.
and then
That would be our business.
that'd be awesome. That'd be amazing. And we can rent it out to
That's what I'm
events.
saying. That would be our business.
And then we build cabins, and then like, hey, you can just rent out the property, and then you can just come
I
hang
feel
out.
like we would need more than we
This
need
house
more
is
than
slowly
5
becoming
acres.
a city.
Shh.
We have our own
John.
fire station, our own
It's
police
fine.
force.
Yeah. Emergency room.
I don't know. What do you think?
That's it. That's what I would
Did I
want.
hit it all?
Yeah.
What about you, John?
You didn't miss anything for what I want. I just want it kind of close to the water if possible, which means that the racetrack wouldn't be possible. So I guess it's a coin toss for me, because I would mind having like a view of the ocean.
But if it was on a hill, or like
so it's
it
like
was kind of
it doesn't have to be
plateaued
like
somewhere
it doesn't have to
and
be
you
like
could see it.
on the water,
But
but
you'd
just
like
like
to
a
see
view
it.
of the ocean. Yeah, it can be like, it doesn't have to be near, but just like near enough to like see kind of like the blue.
okay.
Like I would be satisfied with that.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be on the water because I don't want to be anywhere near like the bluffs that are going to collapse my entire freaking house.
Fair. Fair.
I think my ideal house would be right next to yours, but like 5% bigger. We're doing this like, keeping up with the Joneses type thing.
It's like, yeah, my one room.
Okay, wait, one more thing that I want
One
to.
room is just 5%
Just one
bigger.
room.
Yeah.
But my master is like 16 by 15, and yours is 14 by 15.
No, I'm not
No,
very-
I want an outdoor gym.
Okay.
That'd be cool.
But that would just be like putting like a freaking Bowflex situation outside by like the
Yeah.
jacuzzi and stuff. That's not like a needs to be built. That's just I want enough space to put that equipment there. That's all.
Yeah.
I'm not a very particular person, like, when it comes to a lot of material things like that. Like, I think the best way I can put it is when I went and bought my car. They rolled it around to the front of the building, and I asked them to open the trunk, and then I motioned my arms to measure the size of my speaker cabinet. And I went, yeah, that'll fit in the trunk. And I'm like, I'll take it. And he's like, you want to drive it? I'm like, no, I'm sure it works like a car. Eventually, I did take it out because like, I insist, so you should drive it. I'm like, are you going to sell me a car that doesn't drive? I don't understand. Like, I'm
Well,
sure
the
it
thing
works.
is some people would.
Yeah. But again, I'm just
Yeah.
demonstrating how unparticular
How
I am.
unparticular you are, yeah.
Gotcha.
It's like, it's my like minimum. Like, do I have room for a workshop? Good, done.
Easy.
Okay, so if that's the case, so let's say you get like an average home, which would be what, like 3-bedroom,
5% bigger than yours.
5% bigger than mine, like 3-bedroom, 2-bath home with a garage. Like, it's a basic home. Like, what? I guess in that sense, like certain things you don't want there, but what would you put in there? So you said you want a workshop.
I'd probably own a bed for sure.
Just a bed. It's gonna be that meme where it's just like a fold out couch or a fold out or one of those like
It's the
beach-
camping chair with
Yep.
the television. And it's
Exactly,
like
and
men
there's-
think it's okay
there's
to
a-
live like this.
It's like yeah, I'm happy. It's cool. I got my PlayStation 5 right there, Nintendo Switch. What else do I need?
All right. Well, I mean, because you.
Do we really sound that bougie? I mean, yeah. Do we? It's just.
I
It's,
wouldn't say if it's bougie.
the thing is like
Different
it's
views.
like I mean,
Everyone has their like dreams about like
yeah.
If they
This
could
was
plan it.
the dream home. So this was not the what you can afford in California home.
Yeah.
This is the Midwest McMansion.
The
Yeah.
Midwest McMansion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Be half the price if
Yeah.
we moved to the Midwest.
Yeah.
No, I'd be like a third of the price to be like so low.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah,
Like-
but they're also kind of fixer uppers when you get them in that price because like if you're getting like because when I think of that I think like it's got to be like on a lake if I'm spending that much money in the Midwest, and I know Mom has like looked
Definitely
at
not moving
houses
to
out there, and in Michigan
Sorry,
for
Peggy.
like $240,000, gigantic freaking house, but it does need a lot of work. But it is on a lake, so it's like. Just depends on what you want. That would have all the qualifications that we're looking for, minus the detached garage, but there would be plenty of space to build it.
Yeah.
Oh, fun fact: that guy
We would have to have more than a
At the
2-car
dealership?
garage, though.
thought I was measuring a human body.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's
Are you
good.
serious?
Yes. He's
No.
like, what are you doing? Oh, nothing suspicious. It's my guitar speaker cabinet. He's like, good. I thought I wasn't gonna be able to sell this.
You're like,
Like,
that's hilarious. Yeah, she's about this tall.
Yeah.
well, she's a little wide, I think she'll fit in here.
Yeah.
Maybe if I
Could
just
just
stuff
put
it
some,
a little.
some plastic tarps in here. No
Terrible.
problem.
Yeah, just
Terrible.
keep things from getting scuffed.
It's not out here either, Aunt Sue, the spiked Mountain Dew. She said there's no spiked Mountain Dew in Michigan. It's not out here either. We got it in Las Vegas.
Yeah, that's surprising that we were able to find it out there.
Yeah. We found it at a gas station by the the Speedway.
I think a lot of it really, as far as like a home comes, to, like having a home, is just since we like to host parties all the time.
That's why we want that hosting space.
Yeah, be
Like
able to
I would
just, like-
subtract a bedroom and a bathroom in exchange for that hosting space, like outside,
Yeah,
or to have a bigger space, like a bigger dining room. Like that's like because we like to host.
yeah. Like even if we didn't like have a garage, and it was just like kind of like our old place where it was 2 rooms.
It's a
one
place to park
bath,
the garage,
and
though.
then-
Or park the garage. A place to park the cars.
Yeah. Essentially, somewhere I can work on the car. I mean, it'd be nice to have a garage because then I can be
I
working
feel like just
on
like
the
a
car at 2
one
a.m.
car garage where you could work on the car. Because I remember like working on, because then we could just have like covered parking for the rest.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, like I'd be willing to like compromise for that. But I do think like a indoor space for you to work on your car until 2 a.m. Would be ideal.
Yeah. Definitely would just not like to share a wall with somebody. You know,
Yeah.
because it's really weird. I've never lived in this kind of situation where it was like a condo or an apartment.
It's not bad, though,
always
here,
lived
though.
in a home. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, that's why I'm saying like it's like, I guess we got lucky because our neighbors are cool.
Yeah.
But we also
We've
had the
been-
opposite end where we weren't attached to a wall, and the
Our neighbor
called
hated
the
us,
cops,
so,
like,
yeah.
every other 10 minutes. Yeah.
But
so,
I've had neighbors though like that didn't like. I don't even think I ever met my neighbors when I had that apartment by myself.
Yeah.
I literally don't think I met any of my neighbors.
Interesting.
Well, it's just like America. Most people don't know their neighbors.
Yeah, it was always quiet though, and then when we stayed up late and partied at my house, nobody ever said anything, so it was great.
Yeah.
And I'm saying I want the neighbor in the TV show where they come over after something bad happens and they bring you a casserole. I wish that happened. I like casseroles. You know, but
Yeah.
people don't get to know their neighbors.
That is true. People like to just kind of keep to themselves, or
Yeah.
when you like happen to just run into each other, and it's like that awkward moment. You're
Yeah.
just like, "Oh, hey, you." What's
You
up?"
forget their name. This is honestly though, like where we live now. I feel like this is the time that we've gotten to like know most of the neighbors.
Yeah, for a good portion of it.
Even though like I mean they're not all like right next to us, but like in the complex we know a lot of people, mostly because of like their dogs. But
Yeah, that's true. Did you ever get to meet like the neighbors from the place in PB?
Yeah. We were walking by once, and their door was just wide open, and they were yelling about not having hot sauce. We ran back inside our place and brought out the bomb.
oh my god,
And
that's so
we
mean.
just walked into their house. We're like, "Bro, I got your hot sauce."
That's so.
And they were so
mean.
stoked, and we
to
took, like,
bring
a-
them that though,
Well, they were excited. They were big fans of hot wings or
the hot ones.
ones?
hot ones. Yes. And they was very happy about that. And we had like a beer together and talked for a bit. So yeah, we got to know some of them before they moved out. Not very close to them, but it's friendly. I mean,
That's good.
we were obviously up like all the time and never got any complaints.
Yeah,
That's
That's
good.
good.
That's all I can, it's the best thing.
Yeah, I always feel like it's such a like a fine line to walk, because like, I mean, at the old place we threw ragers all the time.
and that lady called the cops every single time,
Yeah, but
like
here-
starting at like 6 p.m.
Yeah,
Here, no one cares until 5 a.m.
Literally, and then it's
Which is
literally
nuts.
just the neighbor like, "Hey, bro, can you guys just like turn the bass down? I want to sleep."
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Or you'll tell
so
us
chill.
like the next day, or I'll tell him like, "Hey man, sorry about last night. We're hanging out, and then we just started doing karaoke, and then next thing you know, we're just kind of."
Maybe it's because it's not like a really residential area. It's like a business kind of area. So maybe there's more expectation of like, it's like the equivalent of like, living next to an airport. No one's going to complain about loud music next to an airport,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
But
like
I feel
that.
like the walls too, like you never, because I had a conversation with him about that. Like you don't hear pretty much anything except the bass. Like, so he doesn't like hear our voices yelling karaoke unless like his window's open and our windows are open.
That's good.
But like he doesn't
I yell
hear
a lot about Fire
anything.
Emblem.
He doesn't hear anything like through the walls. He only hears like when the bass is on. That's what he hears.
That makes sense.
So-
Bass travels very, very
Yeah.
easily.
And I said the same thing. I was like, yeah, I know I can hear it when you guys have your surround sound on. He's like, really? And I was like, yeah, but it's not a big deal. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like it's fine.
It's like a
I
small, slight
Yeah,
pulsing.
I literally don't care.
Yeah, and I usually will open up the window that's like adjacent to the speakers.
Yeah.
So I think that also helps
Helps like carry the
out
sound
Disperse it
like
different
out
direction.
towards
at least the
yeah.
bass, because
Yeah.
the
It
port
doesn't reflect.
the porthole's in the back, so
Yeah.
it'll just
Yeah.
just send out.
Yeah,
that
we don't
way.
even like those guys, so.
Yeah, memes.
Worst neighbors.
I know.
Terrible.
The worst neighbors.
Just the worst.
But I think it'd be sick to like have a place to, to record and practice and like also kind of like hang out, or like on a weekend, like, hey, let's jam midday and then we'll go swimming, or we'll just go hang out at the bar and chill. Or what I was telling her, I think would be a really cool idea is if there wasn't a detached thing, to have a room that was closest to the backyard and have glass doors that kind of do like an accordion thing.
So it
And
can be
then-
like an indoor-outdoor space.
Yeah. So
I
it
love
would-
that.
So it would be the studio, like
That's some,
the
like,
music would be
fancy
in there,
shit. Oh
and
my
we could just,
God.
like practice and have double pane windows so no sound goes out. But if we have like a party or we want to do a house show or do something, we just open up those doors and then we can just play, and it's already set up and to do
Don't have
something.
to move
and-
gear around.
Yeah, like everything
that'd
can
be
just
cool.
sit there, and then we're done. You just close it off, or and that's it. No cleanup.
Usually doors like that, it's hard to like kind of soundproof them though. No.
Well, yeah, it's not going to be 100%,
Yeah.
but with double pane windows, it makes it a little bit easier. And I think if you get
We
like
could-
1-inch thick windows, they'll be.
Could always get like fancy too, or like the thicker curtains and stuff that go over it and help
Yeah,
like absorb
yeah.
the sound and all that stuff.
Yeah.
This is the most comments we've had in a while, you guys.
Oh, are there things? What are we
Some
missing?
of them. Well, Fabian tried to make a joke.
Tried. That's so brutal.
Oh, he said, "Well, we missed it. That's why." But
No, it's a failure, buddy. Sorry.
yeah, my mom and I had a detached garage, or not a detached garage, a detached condo, and that was kind of cool because it was just like in this place, and all the condos were not attached to each other, but they were considered condos.
Oh, interesting.
But that was a pretty cool spot. I really liked it there. And then Fabian said he's on his third bottle of Da Bomb. Oh, and Dave said he had some crazy neighbors. I didn't hurt you. He said neighbor. I barely know her. He was waiting for.
Oh.
He was waiting for the.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay. So, let me move on real quick to the next topic. Okay. Well, I kind of already know where you stand on this next topic because it kind of rolls in as far as the things that we would like. But I guess it kind of is a more broad question. So, for example, my mom really likes to spend money on her purses. She likes her purses. She likes to, and heels and stuff like
Her
that.
shoes
Yeah. She loves
and her
shoes.
purses. Yes.
So, I guess as far as it goes on like luxury items, like watches, accessories, whether it be a hat or shoes or clothing or, I guess you could say car, but like things that you're like into, like where's the cap of, okay, that's too expensive versus I'll spend a little extra to get that. I'll start with like personal accessories. So like necklaces, earrings, hats, shoes. Like what's too expensive? For me, anything over $80.
I was gonna say like $10. Like I don't spend money on any of that.
I don't really have like accessories like jewelry. I don't wear this stuff anymore. Mostly because I just keep on losing it.
Yep.
I have a couple necklaces I wear sometimes, but they're just like cheap little things. Shoes. I think one of my pairs of shoes there is like $120. Not nothing too expensive. I don't wear like super fancy shoes.
Yeah, I think I spent like
All sneakers.
$40 on a pair of shoes.
Yeah, most of mine
I've
are like
gotten on
$50.
clearance. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, running shoes actually, I think I spent a lot on because I think that's kind of important.
Yeah, for sure. I should spend more money on shoes, but
So I guess it depends on the purpose.
Yeah.
If you're just walking around in it, they're just usually slip-ons are like $50 or less.
Okay. Let me fine tune it then. So for a casual going out, so we're going to PB to hang out with, the guys or whatever, or you're gonna just go get some happy hour drinks with the girls from the salon. Like, you're not really gonna go the 9, but you're
Right, no, just a casual,
some nice casual clothing.
casual fitted suit.
Yeah, nothing but Gucci touches
Yeah,
his body.
exactly.
Yeah. Like, I think the most expensive pair of shoes I bought were some Supras, which I blame her for me liking
sorry,
them.
I like those.
Yeah. she's like, I really like Supras, and I started looking up Supras, and ever since then that's why I buy them. But they're like, I think the most expensive one were about $110. But I really like a very monochrome, like
Well, they're very
shoe.
simple.
Black and white sole, sold. But they are very rare to find now, so because they're super likes to make like super extravagant looking shoes.
Yeah.
And I'll usually wear like, a t-shirt, some jeans, and something like that. I think in total it wouldn't be like a whole amount of money, but like going out shoes, I guess, like or like accessories. Like, would you like wear like a nice necklace or nice jacket or shirt, or just throw something on and you're like, yeah, I'm just kind of going out to hang out?
I guess for me it's difficult for jackets. Not a lot of things fit my arms and shoulders. So if I just find something that can fit me, I'll just stick with it. And usually I end up breaking it. I'll just, turn the wrong way and it'll explode.
Oh yeah, just Hulk into it.
Yeah, like the jacket I was wearing yesterday, the green one, that's already broken. It's just broken in a place no one can see yet. So I'm waiting for it to fall apart and I'll just toss it.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah, I don't like to spend a lot of money on clothes in general, which is terrible because then I end up being that person that's like all into the fast fashion thing that's so bad for the environment. But like I go to Marshall's and I'll buy like American Eagle jeans for like $25.
Yeah.
And I just buy cheap tank tops and crop tops on Amazon or Shein or whatever because I'm going to destroy them at work.
Yeah. Yeah, most of my clothes are from Marshalls or Ross.
Yeah, and then I just buy whatever shoes. I mean, I think the most I've spent on shoes was maybe like $90 on a pair of running shoes when I used to go to the gym every day.
Yeah.
That was back when I went to the boxing club, but like now that I don't do that anymore, I think the most I spent on a pair of like heeled boots recently was like $40.
Okay. Yeah. So, like, we're getting ready to go to a wedding. I spent $80 on a cowboy hat.
I spent $25 on my cowboy hat because it matched the boots that I already had that I've had for years, and then I spent $50 on the romper.
Yeah. I should get a romp him.
Oh my God, that'd be so funny.
I think, the prices really matter as long as you like it and you think you look good in it and it feels good. I'm not too particular about those things.
Yeah. Dave said I have pics of me when I used to work exclusively American Eagle and I looked like a douche. But like, yeah, men maybe. But I've always liked the way their jeans fit me because they're comfortable, they're stretchy enough, and they've always fit me well. It's hard to find like pants that fit me properly. So American Eagle has always been one that I would go to.
Yeah. There was a moment where I tried to change kind of like what I was wearing, because I used to only wear Levi's because I also used to use them for work when I'd go work with my dad. So they had last skateboarding and then last like working with my dad, but also like everyday use.
Yeah.
And those were usually the ones that lasted forever. And then once I moved out here and I had more accessibility to like mainly Tilly's, because that's usually where I only get my shoes, or not shoes, my clothes, or at least pants, I should say. It made it a lot easier, and that's where I kind of changed over. But yeah, in the reality of things, I rarely ever like spend any money on like any like fancy clothes, like ever.
I do have, but this is like a cheat code. So I don't know how this happened. So I do have a $300 or $400 jacket. It's authentic leather. It's a Volcom jacket. And I bought it because I was searching for a dress to go somewhere, probably to a wedding or something. I don't know. And I was at Ross, I think, not Marshall's, but I was at one of those like shops, and I was searching through the dresses, and it was summertime, and I split the dresses, and then I saw this jacket inside of like the thing, and it was like $30, $25-$30.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is a nice jacket. And I thought it was like fake. And I was like, oh, I'll spend like $30 on like a fake leather jacket. That's cute. Bought it. Since it was so hot out, after I bought it, I hung it up. I didn't touch it for like 6-7 months. And I was wearing it and I'm walking around work and I'm like, why does it smell like real leather? And like I took it off and I took the tag and it was like $399 authentic leather. And I was like, somebody switched the tag and hid this. And I ended up buying it. So I made somebody really mad.
Well, sucks to suck.
I remember Chris Murphy was like, wait, you bought that coat for like under $30? And I was like, yeah, dude. And I did not mean to. But it was like 6 months later too. So it was like, what am I going to do? It was, yeah, but I win. I
Yeah.
love that jacket.
That's a life pro tip right there.
Seriously,
Yeah.
it was an accident, but it was cool.
You got to find the small deals
Shut
where you
up,
can find them.
It was really, I really thought it was fake. I did not analyze anything. I was like, oh, this is cute. And then I bought it.
Well, I mean, it's
Worked out for me.
It's just getting lucky.
I didn't
you know?
switch the tag, so I don't feel
Allegedly.
guilty.
Allegedly, should not.
I'm just saying there's no
Obviously,
evidence
somebody,
that you did.
obviously, but there's no evidence that I didn't. But still, it's like, I mean, somebody obviously planned on coming back
Yeah.
because they put it inside of their rack with the
maybe
dresses.
the worker put it on wrong. Who knows?
It's also
That's
possible.
also a thing too. Yeah, that's also possible.
But I got
yeah.
a deal, so
Yeah.
Hey, when you win, you win.
So always switch your tags. Wait, no.
don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. We do not condone that
Yep. Nope, not at
at
all.
all whatsoever.
There's a pro crime stream.
Yeah, see, Fabian, he said somebody else switched the tags and you found it before they came back. Exactly. And
Yeah.
I did not know that. It just said women's clothing, $30. It's like, okay, mine.
Yeah, because I got an old friend who like collects shoes, like Nikes and stuff, and spends $500-$600 on these shoes, and he's like, oh, they're gonna be worth something later. And I know that the sneaker like industry, especially like when you're like trying to hold on to some rare ones and then you flip them, they can be worth a lot of money. But to me, it's like, but it's a shoe.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
It's more funny to me that like people buy them to not wear them. Like,
well, that was the same thing that
like
I was.
what are we
that
doing?
I was asking him, I'm like, what? But why? And he's like, well, why do you have all your guitars? I'm like,
You play all of them.
because I use them. He's like,
You'll never explain to someone how a guitar sounds different.
I've tried.
Yeah.
I
or
tried.
feels different. They're like, this one's different. The scale is different. And like,
Nobody can ever explain that the shoes feel different because they don't actually wear
Yeah.
them.
it's true.
But
The shoe people are shoe people, though.
Yeah.
Sneakerheads.
I know that they definitely spend a lot
Oh,
of
for
money
sure.
to like keep those shoes. I just never understood it because it's like,
This is an interest you just never had, so.
yeah. I mean, I guess it can kind of come down to the same thing as like Pokemon cards. Like, I only collected them because we loved them, not to think of it as an investment to then sell later.
Yeah,
but then
remember-
again, we didn't know that it was gonna blow up like it did. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's like sneaker conventions and stuff.
Oh,
and
yeah.
people trade and barter them there, and like, what was it? It was
Limited releases for those things are like crazy.
yeah.
People wait in line for like a pair of Jordans. Like people wait in line for an iPhone, and it's crazy.
Yeah, it's really weird. But hey, sometimes when you gotta,
People have their
when you're
thing.
feeling it,
Yeah.
when you're feeling it out, I guess it's just weird. What's the most you'll spend on an accessory, being necklace, or a hat, or a belt, or like any of that stuff?
I don't wear hats. They don't fit my head.
Do you have to get a custom hat?
If I were to get like a build hat, yeah, because even the snapbacks, like it'd be on the small or the largest setting for me to put it on, and it just falls off. So, because I wear beanies. I guess those are like I won't spend more than $20 on those.
Okay. Really?
But I don't use or beanies to
The
contain
most-
my hair.
Yeah.
The most I've ever spent on a hat, I guess, is like $30. I mean, I don't typically buy. I mean, I have jewelry that's worth more than that, but I didn't buy it for myself.
Yeah.
So I would not spend a lot of money. Like, yeah, $20-$30.
Yeah. Most of the hats I've ever bought were at the swap meet. $5-10.
There we
Yeah.
go. If you're gonna have a lot of hats, that's the way to
Or
do
you
it.
get the 2 for $20, or like 2 for $25, or the 2 for $20 special.
Yeah.
and they're like terrible quality. They're like you wear them like once in a sweaty day, and it's like the bill starts to like fold one way. But
Yeah, I mean, I guess I mean, back then they were probably like 35, $40. I don't know how much they are now, but like when the Red Wings would like win the Stanley Cup, I would buy the Stanley Cup hat.
yeah,
But back then I was also like working at Journeys, and so I had my discount at Lids, and so I would get them for 40% off, which is
Oh, that's a fat discount.
yeah. So I would buy them for, you know, my dad would want one, so I'd buy one for him, and whatever, whoever else wanted one in my family, I would go and buy them that day. But
Because
they
of the discount,
haven't they haven't won the Stanley Cup since, so I have not spent any money on anything like that since. But when it comes to sports gear, I will say that is something that I've often spent more money on.
yeah.
It's very good they've been considerate of your wallet, too. They're like, we don't want to win. We don't want to make Chelsea spending more money.
Yeah, it's very considerate of Journeys.
Apparently-
Dude, they hooked it up, dude, working there, because like when we would get new shoes in, like we would all like be able to put them on, like there was our employee wall, so you'd grab the new shoes that you wanted and you put them on the employee wall, because we also got 40% off the freaking clearance shoes too.
Oh.
Like that's the only reason why I have Uggs.
Yeah.
And now I need to replace them, but they were so cheap because I got such a fat discount. Anyways,
Apparently Fabian got blocked.
Blocked?
Yeah, because he was spamming the.
because he said do like 20 times.
Yeah, he was spamming the chat. So
That's
he
really
got
funny.
restricted. So
Time on it?
I guess I don't know.
so
He's texting me right now. I was like,
Deserved.
he got blocked for spamming, I guess. So sorry, Fabian. You'll have to just re-listen to this
Oh my
and
gosh.
continue where we left
But he
off.
can't even view it?
No, he can't.
Wow.
Or at least I don't think so.
Wait, Fabian, open it up.
Did he just
Wait, tell him to open it up in
Yeah, did he
You know,
just get blocked
incognito.
from commenting, or did he get blocked from watching?
That's what I'm checking.
But tell
I'll
him to
see
go
what
in
he says.
incognito mode and he can at least watch it. He won't be able to log in, I think.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll find out. I'll see what he says.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, so, all right, so we're going to change gears again. All right, so.
Oh, he's calling. Is he about to be a guest?
We're in the middle. We're in the middle of things. Okay, so.
He's just trying to set up his own personal chat room.
I know, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to put on our tinfoil hats because it's conspiracy corner time. Now, this conspiracy isn't too crazy. Also, it's not to be anything like more than just the actual question, so, you know, don't get too into it.
Let's get into it, though.
Okay,
Do it.
so you guys, quick update on Fabian. Sorry, and we're about to get into it. It says you're temporarily restricted from commenting on pages until today at 9:42 p.m. If you think this doesn't go against our community standards, let us know. See, we got in trouble for spamming.
Oh, okay, he's still watching.
Yeah, so he can watch. He just
Okay.
can't.
Well, sorry, Fabian. I would try and hold the phone, but this is going to be too much right now. Maybe next week we might pipe you in or something. So my question was, hold on, or the thing is, so with all the trail derailments that are happening,
The train.
the train derailments.
He said trail derailments.
I said trail. Did I
You
say
did.
trail? I mean,
There was definitely a slight weird slurring.
that's the Mountain
You know,
Dew. The Mountain
yeah.
Dew's getting to me already.
I was
I'm
about to say
doing
that
the dew.
Peepsy didn't even hit yet.
I know we haven't even done the Peepsy yet.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I forgot about
So
that.
trail derailments, detrainments.
Detrainments.
Okay, see, I'm not the only one.
Okay.
So, do you guys think these are things? Obviously, okay. Let's just put the facts. These are just blowing up more because one got seen, like one got like a ton of media attention, and then all of a sudden we started noticing that there was a bunch of other ones. But we've all known that there's been a crap ton of train derailments for years. And
Yes,
just not
it
been-
happens. Yes.
But to get on the more conspiracy end of things,
Dave says Obama did it.
of course,
Technically, he's right.
he's not wrong though. But do you think it's something? There's something more going on as far as like, do you think that, you know, they're causing these chemical spills or whatever on purpose to like kind of control certain things or people, like crowd control and stuff?
I think half of them haven't even really been like chemical things. It's just people just being dumb. I saw someone post a picture of like a road where there was a train derailment that happened like not that far away, and they're like, "Look at this like rainbow colored slick in the road. It's pollution from the train derailment." I'm like, "Do you not go outside? That's just like normal oil on the road."
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So a lot of this is like people actually going on weird conspiracy.
Kind of
Like
jumping out of
brain rot, yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Brain rot.
Yeah.
Brain rot corner.
Yeah. I think because it's just really, it's kind of really weird to see, and everybody thinks that there's a conspiracy when something major happens. Like, oh, what are they trying to cover up?
What are they trying to distract us from?
Exactly.
Distract.
So, I mean, in my head, I just feel like a lot of these are happening, at least the chemical stuff, is happening near like a lot of major water, like pathways and things that supply major cities with like somewhat clean water, I guess. So it's kind of weird to like see these things happen near there, and then all of a sudden like major cities are like, well, you guys are kind of screwed until we're able to fix this. Like what's that one place that the first one that it hit?
Palestine.
Yeah, Palestine. And then even then, like people were talking about like how, they were like, oh, it's fine for you to come home, and then all the health issues that are still happening.
Yeah.
Just because of how far those chemicals kind of flew out and stuff because they had to burn it.
Well, like train derailments happen like I think something like 3 times a day, like normally. There's just a lot of them. So that first one definitely just put a lot of light on it. I don't think there's necessarily any cover-ups. I do think that there's a lot of concern about optics, which is why they're like, oh yeah, it's safe to come home, even though it clearly was not. Because
Right.
there's more concern about the optics than actual long-term issues.
Right.
Ultimately, just, the problem is a lot of deregulation on the working conditions for these guys and the profit-seeking motive of the companies. They just work all their workers harder, longer hours, less vacation time, less safe conditions. I think there's they reduced the number of people who, conduct the train or inspect it or something.
Yeah.
And so that causes a lot of problems. You literally saw like an increase in derailments when they did that or something. I don't remember the exact things. I watched a bunch of videos about this. So I don't think there's any. I think it's definitely a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not like as sinister as some people on the internet think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think they use some of these places, like the cities and towns, as like almost like a scapegoat to, like, for example, oh yeah, it's safe for you guys to come back, and people are still getting sick. Do you think that they're like, oh, like this town or these people can be the scapegoats to save our butts, because we're the government and we can tell them that things are fine, but it's.
I don't necessarily think that. I think that they know, like, that there is speculation that the government has something to do with these train derailments, and this particular one, like, kind of caused a lot of extra issues, and they are trying to kind of sweep it under the rug, regardless of other train derailments that happen. It's just that this one had a bigger, like, effect on humanity, and they are trying to just kind of bury it the same way that they did for, what was that? The nuclear thing that we watched on Netflix about the nuclear towers or whatever. And I can't think of that documentary, but how they also were unable to study like long-term effects of the radiation that went into that. I think this is kind of a similar thing where they are really trying to just sweep it under the rug.
Yeah, like I said, optics. They're very concerned about that. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I don't think they're. I don't want to say it's not malicious, but I don't think it's. I don't know.
I mean, I think it is malicious on the company's part because they just don't care.
Yeah, it's because they don't care, but I don't think like they caused the derailment to kill people.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. They're malicious in their lack of empathy. I think.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they're not trying to do anything to actually like.
No, they're just concerned about how the derailments affect their public image.
Yes, they're more concerned about that. But they
So in that
didn't
way,
they didn't
there's
want to
something-
like cause the derailment
Yes.
to
That's a-
make this happen, but the fact that it did happen, they are trying to kind of sweep it under the rug. Like, no, everything's fine. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
So why are you here?
Well,
This is supposed to be a conspiracy corner.
do you think it could have been
Debunking the
aliens
conspiracies.
that did it?
Maybe.
As
They were
a-
aliens on the train, and
as
that's
a-
what
as
made
an
the
ancient
radiation
astronaut
happen.
Theorist, as a
Okay.
proclaimed ancient astronaut
I'm really
theorist,
making a foil hat the next time we do this.
I will. Oh man, dude, God, that show is so funny to me. But it always comes back to aliens did this and aliens did that. Well, I mean, I guess the where the conspiracy comes from is like, is there something more like? We obviously know that it was just poor, servicing of these of this
Scratch.
service.
No, scratch.
But I guess the conspiracy comes back. Like, do you think there's bigger powers that be that use this, use that opportunity to like, maybe they found something around there, or they needed something for the government to go in to do a cleanup,
Or they found something elsewhere and they just needed a distraction.
I don't think there are any valuable natural resources in Palestine.
that we know of. I'm just saying.
Probably wasn't even about there. I'm saying they were just like, we need a big news story. We have something else going on Area 53 over here.
Yeah.
I know it's Area 51, but it's moved areas.
No, that's the one in the Midwest.
Area
it's moved
69.
areas.
I'm just saying, like, it just seems like, and kind of like how we discussed it last week. It just seems like there's so many things that are like starting to happen that kind of, I don't know, just kind of puts everybody in ease and just kind of like.
I think it's also the evolution of the 24-hour news cycle.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
everything
that's
needs to be reported in like the most sensational way because clicks drive, view counts, and they want people watching and keeping people in a state of like panic.
Yeah, and coming from
you're
somebody
watching.
that used to work in local news, it's like, our biggest thing when we had our meetings was like, we need to have the news first, but accurate. So if we don't have 100%, accuracy, then we shouldn't report it. But they're always still like, we still want to just throw on like a live feed and say we don't have any facts yet, but this just happened, and then just go on the live feed, and then the anchors just say whatever comes to their mind and just say this is
Like, oh, it looks
unofficial,
like this is
unofficial,
happening.
unofficial, unofficial, unofficial,
Yeah.
and that's the only way to keep it accurate, but still be the first to report it. But
Because
it's
you get there first, you get the views.
exactly. So
Yeah.
it's, even though you are coming to the surface with zero information, you are the only people covering it. So or you're the first people covering it. So people are going to watch your stuff. And I don't think all news stations mean harm, being that I've worked in one, but it's definitely,
it's
about the
profit-driven,
views. It's a
so-
business. It's profit. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
exactly.
They
It's
want
profit
views
driven.
and everything, so-
100%.
Yeah.
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 That's the real conspiracy.
Yes.
Yeah,
1,000%.
100%. But that's definitely a topic for a different one because you
Yeah.
can get really deep
Oh, yeah.
on the
Absolutely.
whole news cycle.
Yeah.
And it can get very divisive on that one as
There's
well.
a whole, oh my God, yeah, no, there's so much that I could talk about that just being somebody that used to work in it, but
I just I don't know. I like, not that I believe that it's something of that sort, like, oh, the government's doing all this stuff because something happened over there, or they found something, or they needed to do something there, so they needed a disaster to get themselves there and make, so when their presence is known, it's not, oh, why is the government here? Why are these guys in suits? Why are they wearing hazmats? It's
Why
like,
is Will Smith wearing sunglasses and pointing this thing at me?
yeah, why is he yelling at this weird blob? Welcome to
Earth?
Welcome to Earth, and smoking a cigar. It's but it's just, I guess it's just fun to kind of let your mind kind of wander.
yeah, for sure.
But grounded,
Yeah.
but wander a little bit,
Yeah.
and just to see, because it's like, it's almost like, have you seen the movie Super 8?
I love that movie.
No, actually, I know what you're talking about, though. It's kind of like a horror movie, right?
Yeah, so there was a train holding like a monster or something
Yeah.
like that, and it derailed.
Do you have Mary Elizabeth Winstead or what her name is?
I cannot remember
Okay.
the names of anybody in that movie.
That's what I do.
Yeah. But it's just kind of like that thing where
Dang
it's
it,
like,
I want it.
like people, like, obviously we'll never know
Yeah.
the true intentions behind something going down, and we just have to believe what is being told to us.
I'm waiting for
But,
audio to start operating the mixer.
dude, that'd be amazing.
He made himself comfortable next to it.
He just comes and mutes everybody, and he just starts howling into it.
He's telling us our audio levels are great.
Yep.
Our audio levels are great.
But
But
yeah, I think having a little conspiracy, it's just fun.
Yeah.
Like I think the new conspiracy that we were talking about the other day was it's no longer flat. It's no longer a donut.
no, it is a donut. It's no longer flat. It's a donut.
No, yeah, it's a donut shape now.
Yes,
What is?
the Earth.
flat. The Earth.
Is
The
that
flat.
what flat earthers say? Or-
Yeah, or apparently that's
It's
the
a new
theory,
thing.
That it's
It's a donut
Oh, I
now.
thought that was a meme.
That's what I
It
thought
was
too.
a meme, but I think it went farther.
Although I would be stoked if the Earth was not hollow and there were still dinosaurs,
Was not hollow?
or it is hollow
Oh.
and there's dinosaurs.
Oh, there's dinosaurs under there.
Apparently.
I like hollow Earth conspiracy theories. Those are fun.
Oh, dude, we should
Okay,
dig deep.
Earth
into one of them.
conspiracies. I'm down. We
Also,
have
if
a
we-
flat Earth poster in our bathroom.
Oh yeah.
Did you notice that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that photo in there of the
It's a really
ships
cool photo.
going off the flat Earth. Anyways,
I like that photo.
yeah. Okay.
So
I'm gonna try the peep C before the end.
Yeah, we're gonna do the peep C's.
Oh, okay.
John, do you want to do the honors?
You're over there.
Okay, that's fine. I'll do it.
Put your closer.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try it by itself
Yeah, just pouring a little sip in there.
as a control.
You guys, to be clear, you guys haven't tried the Pepsi before.
Correct.
Have you tried it?
Yeah, I drank a whole bottle of about 2.
Oh, you drank a whole bottle of it.
Oh
though.
yeah, I got diabetes that day. It was
How
crazy.
was
Oh,
it?
great.
Wait.
It's like drinking a marshmallow that's also a Pepsi.
Okay. First of all,
Look at the calories.
it's 260 calories.
That's like almost more than twice a normal Pepsi.
Yes. Want to know something else? The total carbs in this, it's 69 grams. Nice. The total sugars, is 69 grams. Nice. It includes 69 added sugars. Nice.
It's the perfect beverage.
It is
My
the
gosh.
perfect beverage. I'm just saying. Let's see. Let me smell it real fast. Oh,
Let me smell
it
it.
smells like it smells like vanilla Pepsi.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. Whew.
Okay, I might actually
Some
like
carbonation in the nose.
All right,
So, everyone I told her that I drank one. It says disgusting. And my theory was it could be good with a smoky whiskey, maybe.
yeah. So we're gonna do Johnny Walker Double Black. I thought about doing my Glenlivet, but I was like, I don't have a whole lot of that, so figured I would save that one. All right. Well,
Okay, so this is just the Pepsi.
it's just the Pepsi.
Yep.
So cheers. Let's try it out. Let's see.
First of all, it's more carbonated than normal.
Is it?
This is interesting. It's not terrible. I don't hate it.
If it wasn't a 260, I would probably drink it again.
I don't hate it either.
It's just
So
the whole
much
bottle was a
sugar.
lot. I drank like half bottle and was like, I just want this to be over with.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is it's not terrible. I will say that. It was it tastes like a vanilla Pepsi.
Yeah, it's very
But
similar.
like
But
way more sugar.
what are
Well, yeah, 10 times more.
I don't know what a yellow Pepsi is like actually flavored like, but it does nail that like kind of marshmallowy taste somehow.
Yeah, it definitely does. I
Yeah.
mean, it definitely tastes like a peep. Since I just had a peep last week.
It's very fresh in your mind.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I had to,
Definitely
like-
does remind me of the way a peep tastes, though. But like weirdly, not in a bad way.
I think it's good. I kind of like it. I'm mad.
I couldn't do a whole bottle, but I don't hate it as much as I thought I would.
All right, so we're doing Johnny Walker Double Black as our as a little mixer on this one to see if maybe it'll tame it.
And if Johnny
What's the
Walker Double
ratio
Black
gonna be
wants
here?
to sponsor us, Johnny Walker, just Johnny
I'm
Walker.
just gonna kind of wing it on the ratio. I'm not sure how much of the
cap.
yeah, because like
a cap
something
and
smaller
then-
than a shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's see. We'll just do a cap.
To see what that looks like.
I feel like I'm gonna want to add more Peepsy in here if there's a whole cap of
Oh,
Oh, hold on.
Whoops. Look at audio. He's like, what'd you drop? He's so cute.
All right, I'm gonna eyeball the rest.
yeah, just well, now you can see. You already know.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that.
Well, not
Okay,
really,
I know
because I think
exactly.
I drank
Yeah.
more.
Well, you have to drink it all. I know exactly. I know exactly the. You know. There we go. That's about right. Oh yeah. I think.
Mine only. That's only.
Oh, you need
Yes.
more Peepsy.
Yours might have a little extra on this one. Oh, oops, wrong. One.
Can I have a little bit more Peepsy in here?
Oh, because the first one was only like a shot of Peepsy, so
Okay.
Let's see here.
that smell better now.
I don't even want to smell it. I just want to drink it.
I'm just doing it to the line
But yes.
Yeah. Okay.
to kind of get a little extra. There we go. Oh, yeah, that smells delicious.
Well, cheers.
Cheers.
All right, well, let's see how this goes. Huh.
It really takes the edge off the whiskey. And,
Yeah. The
Like-
smokiness just pokes through.
yeah, just a little bit.
I really like the smokiness.
I think if there was an ice cube in there, just a little bit of water.
Yes.
Yeah.
It'd be
Yeah.
great. It would be great over ice.
Yeah, well, because the whiskey kind of warmed up the
Yeah.
the Peepsy a little bit.
Overall,
It's
not
good.
bad.
You know what?
Take a little bit more Peepsy.
Sure. It's actually really good.
I don't know if you can get these anymore because it was like an Easter thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you can find it, but someone's selling it for something stupid.
Yeah. I think that's been in our fridge for like since Lent began.
Yeah.
Yes, it has. It's been in
Because
there for
I
quite
drank
some
one, I
time.
was like, I don't want the other one.
It's not bad. I'll say that much. It is very sugary. It is like, yeah, it's essentially diabetes in a bottle.
But overall, not a bad mixed drink. I think my idea of a smoky.
It's
thing
nice
with
and
Peepsy-
balanced, yeah,
Yeah.
with the whiskey.
Yeah, I think if you're like trying to do a cocktail that has, I'll put it this way: if you don't have a vanilla Coke or vanilla Pepsi,
Oh, that'd be suitable.
you could use that as a
Yeah.
very good
Yeah, I think so. That's good.
alternative. But
Next year's Easter drink,
yeah,
if Peepsy comes out again.
see if they'll
Or we
do
get
a
vanilla.
diet Peepsy,
Yeah.
or at least yeah, a diet Peepsy. That would probably be the best
Peepsy
thing.
0,
Yeah.
Peepsy 1.
Yeah.
Because that sugar intake is pretty gnarly, so that's pretty bad.
So what's the taste test for next week? Ranch ice cream?
Oh, God. With pizza?
I don't know.
A la mode on
haven't
pizza?
Okay, so I haven't seen anyone say that it's good. I have, however, seen people say that the breakfast cup noodle is good.
I've heard about that too.
Yeah, it's
I
like
didn't
sausage
know
and
about
pancakes.
this.
So the noodles taste like pancakes.
Oh, okay. I like breakfast.
I like breakfast too, but
So you like add syrup in the cup instead of like
I
hot
think it
sauce?
has. No, I think there is syrup. In
I'm adding more.
Somebody did add hot sauce. You know,
Well, again, you put hot sauce on eggs, so
yeah.
not on pancakes though.
no,
So I feel like that'd be a very weird combination of flavors.
yeah,
I don't know if I could do it.
okay.
I would try it. Just
Would you try that over the ranch ice cream?
I would try the ranch ice cream too.
You
I
would
think
try
ranch
the
ice
ranch
cream would be
ice
good
cream?
if you had potato chips.
Like
Yeah.
smush them in there, like when you go,
Yeah,
go to
yeah.
Cold Stone,
Exactly.
and like you make your own ice cream.
Or hear me out. You know how there's cookie dough ice cream?
That's gonna be a meme.
What?
Me going like this.
Or you make mashed potatoes and then you get little balls of the ranch ice cream and then you put it in the mashed potatoes and then you freeze the mashed potatoes and you eat it as if it was.
Now it's frozen mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
I just don't understand the ranch ice cream because it's like, isn't that just frozen ranch?
Yeah,
Yes.
probably. Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right.
Well, I don't think that it's gonna beat this though. This is actually not bad.
No, this is good.
Yeah, this is pretty good. This is actually pretty good.
But I'm about to exit.
But
Are we ready?
but that's it for today, everybody. Thank you for joining us. This was the most interactive podcast that we've had to date, which is really nice.
Thank you, Fabian, for getting banned.
I know, right? Thanks Fabian, for being the guinea pig on getting banned. Want to thank our awesome roommate and guest John for being here with us and discussing things. We'll be back next weekend and or next week and doing some more stuff, and we'll try and figure out some more topics. But if you have topics, send it to us and let us know what you guys want us to talk about, even if we've already talked about it, or if you want a different view on something. Let us know. Tell them the spiel that we normally need to say.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, or you are following us on Facebook and Instagram. Subscribe on YouTube. We have merch. I'll probably do a post soon and give all the links. And yeah, that's it.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you guys again for watching. And
share with your friends. Happy weekend.
See you guys later.
Bye.